Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the latest launch from Realme in the mid-range segment. This is the Realme 11 Pro Plus 5G, launched recently. I'm excited to bring you this phone since it's only a couple of days back since they launched it. Initial impressions: design looks luxurious. Phone does pack a punch. So let's see if this is a real contender in the mid-range segment. Before diving into the review, if you're new here, please do consider subscribing to the channel as it helps us a lot. And a big thanks to Tokyo Shop for providing me the review unit. Do check the latest phones and gadgets at Tokyo Shop in Marine Drive, Kochi. I will put their contact number below for you. So, Realme number series phones have been very popular for some time. The last one was Realme 10 series and the latest is the Realme 11. And with celebrity endorsements, Realme is taking it very seriously this time. In terms of design, the first thing that you notice is the leather back with its cross-stitching design. I'm a big fan of leather applications on phone cases and this design looks amazing. This is a collaboration with Matteo Menotto, an ex-Gucci print designer. So the positioning is loud and clear to give the phone a premium and luxurious feel. It's great to hold in hand. There's a cross-stitching that goes all the way down to the bottom of the phone. There are three color options: Sunrise Beige, which is this one, Astral Black, and Oasis Green. It weighs around 189 grams thanks to the textured surface, which is primarily because of the vegan leather grip. It is really good to hold. The better part is that the vegan leather back is not prone to smudges and fingerprint. The back design is contrasted by the big black bold camera module. It reminds you more of Huawei and OnePlus earlier 70 camera modules and design. At the bottom is the primary microphone together with a dual SIM tray and USB Type-C port and one of the stereo speakers. And at the top of the frame we have a second speaker design along with the mic. So design is one thing that is going for this phone, and one area Realme has focused on differentiating this phone from the previous version 10 Plus Pro. In terms of the display, the 11 Pro Plus 5G uses the same 6.7-inch curved AMOLED display with a full HD Plus resolution and a 120 refresh rate as in the previous Realme 10 Pro Plus. And in that sense, some specs remain same from 10 Pro Plus, but that's a good thing because the 10 Plus Pro was itself a good phone. The display offers a great multimedia experience with rich colors and ample brightness for outdoor conditions. There is a HDR 10 Plus playback certification. The curved glass gives you that old Samsung S8 Plus vibe. It is ergonomic to hold and it also has a fingerprint scanner in the display. So overall, it's a great display in the mid-range. Now the speakers and sound. Speakers are Dolby Atmos and stereo and sounds good. Voice is clear and treble and mid-tones are also good. In terms of the software and user interface, you get the familiar Realme UI 4 with Android 13. The software is optimized and snappy. Swipes are smooth and I didn't notice much lag. But one thing to note is that the app suggestions and sponsorship messages have gone berserk with the Realme UI. I feel this strategy of maximizing profitability by pushing so much bloatware and app suggestions will make consumers shy away from these brands. But anyways, since you have the option to uninstall all the bloatware and skip app suggestions, you can live with it. There are also many options to customize things according to your preference, which is good. In terms of the camera, the Realme 11 Pro Plus has a triple camera setup on its back and a single camera at the front. Both the primary and selfie shooters have been upgraded with the new high-resolution 200 megapixel Samsung HP3 sensor for your regular photos and a 32 megapixel imager for selfies. The primary camera on the Realme 11 Pro Plus features the Samsung ISO cell, as I said, the 200 megapixel sensor, and the front sensor is a 32 megapixel Sony sensor. There are also 4 zoom shortcuts, 0.6x, 1x, 2x and 4x. In terms of the image quality, the phone takes excellent photos with its main camera, rivaling the most expensive phones on the market. less noise, good contrast and dynamic range are all satisfactory. You also get the 2x zoom, something that Realme claims to be of lossless quality. And I noticed that the zoomed images were of good quality. The 8 megapixel photos of the ultra wide camera are also of excellent quality considering the budget nature of this camera. The 2 megapixel macro photos are rather poor, their details is mediocre, and there is visible noise and the colors are sometimes a bit desaturated. It also comes with auto nightscape. So when the light conditions are poor, you see a small moon icon appear on the viewfinder, and this means that the photo is shot with the help of the nightscape feature, which is good. The Realme 11 Pro Plus captures videos with all but the macro cameras. The main camera records video up to 4K at 30 fps, and there's 180p at both 30 fps and 60 fps. The ultra-wide and the selfie shooters are limited to 1080p at 30 frames per second video capturing. So overall, the camera is the highlight and what Realme is highlighting for the most of the people to buy this phone for. And I think it is a very good performer in the mid-range price segment. In terms of the battery, the Realme Pro Plus is powered by a 5000 mAh battery, the same capacity as the one in the previous Realme 10 Pro Plus, and 500 mAh more than the cell inside the Realme 9 Pro Plus. It should comfortably last you one day, and I felt the battery life is pretty good. The Realme 11 Pro Plus supports 100 watt Super VOOC fast wired charging, which Realme says that will give you a full charge in 26 minutes and 17% charge in just 3 minutes, which is fantastic. Now let's go through the pros and cons. But before we get into the pros and cons, if you have reached this much, please do consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that like button. Okay, let's get into the pros. So it has a distinctive design. That leather back is something really amazing. So you have to give Realme that credit for this, bringing this leather type of texture, which is very rare these days with all these glossy backs nowadays. It has an excellent OLED screen which is fast, bright and color accurate. The other good thing going for Realme 11 Pro Plus is the good battery life and an incredibly fast charging. And the camera is great, flagship level, great photos and videos from the main cam with good ultra wide and selfie experience. The performance is adequate, I didn't see any throttling, and base storage itself comes at 256 GB, which is amazing. And on top of that, it is a 5G phone, dual SIM, NFC, stereo speakers, and 2 major Android updates are guaranteed. Now let's get into the cons. The water resistance is also a little compromised with no splash protection, no electronic stabilization for 4K videos. Apart from this, I didn't notice much of any cons for this phone. Summarizing, I believe this is a real contender in the mid-range segment. Even though we have phones like Moto E40 and Poco F5 which are serious choices, if you're design savvy and you want to stand out among your friends with all that glossy glass back phones, this would be a good choice. At this price point, with an excellent camera, great OLED screen, speakers and battery life, you will be happy with this phone. So that's it from us this time, everyone. Stay tuned for an exciting phone and gaming laptop review in the coming weeks. So how do you do that? Well, subscribe to the channel and show some support. Till then, this is Junaid signing off for Gizmonk.